Hello and welcome back to another ROM hack review. Before we begin, I'd like to apologize for not having made one of these videos in a long time. The truth is, having played so many of these Mario 64 variants, it actually started to wear on me a bit, so I needed a break. But now I'm back with another review. Ah yes, Mario 64 hacks. What we're dealing with here is essentially a self-sustaining assembly line of greatness. Die-hard fans are continuously producing great new games out of the original tried and true formula, and among these games lies Green Stars. And you're not imagining it, the stars are in fact green. The story of Green Stars isn't really specified, but I imagine that Bowser kidnapped Peach, hid the stars, did 9/11, or whatever else happens in all the other games, and it's all up to Mario to fix it all and bring him to justice. The game appears to recycle many assets from the original Super Mario 64, which is to be expected, except for the coins, which are fully rendered in 3D. We've seen this quite a few times before, but I need to make note of it because honestly I'm kind of a sucker for graphics. But the most important thing in these ROM hacks would be the levels. Now some of them are a bit generic, while others are a little more elaborate, and others are kind of a mix. Sometimes you get a really cool looking level like the desert or the big tree, and then you have other times where it's just a bland labyrinth with lava pits everywhere, or a stupid ass water level. It can be a bit annoying to have to work your way through a more boring level in order to get to the next good one, but then again, even the best games in the world are going to have parts that you're not going to want to do. When it comes to difficulty, the best hacks are the ones where the game is actually more challenging than the original, but not so ridiculous that you'll end up having a stroke over it. Green Stars is pretty good in that regard. Even the fight with Oh, you son of a bitch. The game pulled the Mario 74 thing of putting the bombs so high you can't even see them half the time. But other than that, it's reasonable. Bullshit, I didn't even let go of the button. Alright, now it's my turn. Yeah, that's how you do it. As I've covered, the gameplay is largely the same as the original, just more difficult, which frankly isn't saying much as many of you know. But it does have this neat feature that I'd like to point out. If you press L, the camera will actually zoom out and give you a better viewing angle, which is very convenient in a lot of circumstances. Bravo. In the end, the game is enjoyable, which at this point is pretty much a given. Same great gameplay, awesome 3D coins, not to mention the sweet upbeat soundtrack that you may recognize from some of Nintendo's many other great games. Other than that, there's really not that much else to say. It's not groundbreaking like Last Impact, but it clearly isn't half-assed either. It works, it's fun, and that's all you can reasonably ask for from these games. By all means, give this one a try.